get into the structure of the artery, the vein, and the venules, the capillary, etc. Okay. First of all, let's get started from the structure of artery, and let's have a look at a comparison. Okay. So artery has got a very thick wall, and artery has got a very thick walls and also inner walls with a very small amount of space remaining inside. I'm coloring the space as yellow. So very small amount of space remains inside, which we are calling it as the lumen. Okay. So artery walls are very thick. Okay, now what about the capillary? Capillary is always the thinnest. Okay. So capillary has got a very thin wall, which is about just the diameter or thickness of a single cell. Okay, so the thickness of the wall of an artery is just a single cell. Okay, all right. Now, so capillaries are just one cell thick. Now what about vein? Is vein also one cell thick? No, not at all. Vein is not one cell thick. Instead, vein uh, vein is not actually one cell thick. Instead, it has got like thickness of this. Okay. Oh, let me color it blue. So it has got thickness like this. Okay. So this is not one cell thick, but this is thinner than this is not one cell thick, but this is thinner than artery. This is arterial, right? So the wall of the vein is thinner than that of artery, and its inner layer it's also thin. So what we are left with is that there is a lot of space inside the vein. I'm coloring it yellow. There's a lot of space inside the vein, and this space is what we call the lumen. Okay. So artery has got a very thick wall. um, so artery has got a very thick wall. Okay. And very small lumen. Capillary has a small lumen and a wall which is just one cell thick. Vein has got a wall, but that is not one cell thick, but it's but the thickness is less than artery, and its inner walls are also thin, and it has got a large space. Okay. So just note down these things. We will get to know later that why is this, why is the artery walls are such thick and with a small space, but vein walls are thin with a large amount of space. Okay. And why is capillary one cell thick? Okay. So let's start from the part of the heart again. Let's begin. Okay. So look, just imagine that this is the heart and this is the liver. Okay, let me change the color. This is the liver, this is the kidney, this is the pancreas, this is the stomach, and these are the intestines. Okay, for example. So when the heart is pumping blood out of the left side of the heart, the blood has to go at several different organs, isn't it? The blood has to go from the right side, from the left side of the heart to the several different organs, isn't it? Okay.